Hey everyone, today I want to tell you about a famous trader, Brian Gelber, and the story of $4 million in just 20 minutes. See, trading is often referred to as a social elevator, but sometimes this comparison seems to be a bit shallow. Trading should be compared to a rocket that overcame earthly gravity and brought man into the orbit of success. So now imagine a drifter who roams around the country finding odd jobs here and there to pay for a modest living. But this man in his spare time reads and rereads a book called Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. Now the image of Jesse Livermore, another very, very famous trader, becomes a guidance, and one day the drifter changes his life and starts trading options on the financial market. Now this isn't a fairy tale, this is actually the biography of Brian Gelber. At one point in time, he actually worked as a trader and a broker, although he admitted that the combination was extremely exhausting. One day, Mr. Gelber saw successful options trader Anthony Saliba on the cover of Success magazine with the headlines that said that he made $4 million in 72 hours. And Gelber joked, he said, well, I made $4 million in just 20 minutes. Why am I not on the magazine, on the cover of the magazine? Brian Gelber began his career as a broker and a trader in 1977, and in 1982, after successfully managing funds for a number of clients and providing investment consultations to several clients from financial institutions, he began trading with his personal funds. Now, as a prediction, he lost approximately $3 to $4 million in his first 6 months when he prepared 20% of his capital for long-term investments, and he used 80% for intraday trading. But Mr. Gelber never gave up. He immediately formed a team and changed his portfolio to 80% for the long term and 20% for the short term. Something extraordinary happened in 1987. When Brian Gelber made a profit of $4 million in just 20 minutes. And at that time, Gelber and his team were trading only using the moving average indicator. Just amazing. Gelber's belief in his strength is what brought him to the top of his success, but it was also his ability to recognize mistakes, control emotions, and understanding himself that helped in his achievements. He explained it this way: if a trader doesn't understand himself and can't control his emotions, then he will be influenced by euphoria and despair. Today you have a successful day and you're drunk with happiness, and then tomorrow the market may move against you and you hit the ground. In some cases, quite literally, unable to stand the disappointment, went out the window. Trading is a profession for people with steel nerves and who are fearless of losses. If you have fear when it comes to losses, then in Gelber's opinion, you've already lost. Now, losses also come to those who are too proud to admit their mistake when they make a wrong market analysis. And here Gelber followed Jesse Livermore's commandment to the T, whose memories, by the way, he reread at least, by his own admission, at least 10 times. It's simple. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. What matters is if you made profit. Learn how to trade with Olymp Trade. We just launched a really awesome podcast series on trading. See how trading can become the social elevator to a successful life that you always dreamed of. Check out the link in the description of this video.